Hello friends, Running Kimono here. So it is Sunday, June the 1st. Over at Walgreens, we have 3 freebies if you can find them, and one is a freebie that anyone can do, and lots of cheap little deals as well. I really recommend if you can go to your store and just look around. This might be the Sunday to do it if you have time. So a lot of us, as of last Wednesday, we started getting a lot of these boosters. Some of them are only valid this week. 10 back when you spend 40 on Always Discreet, I believe is valid all month though, but the other ones I believe are this week only, so we're still going to investigate that as the week marches on. And I think it was yesterday, a lot of us started receiving this one, and if you see that household is included, that means detergent, laundry, paper is part of this one, and it's valid in store and online of a one-time use. Yes. If you could do me a huge favor and please give this video a big enthusiastic thumbs up, I would be so grateful if you could take a second and like the video. Let's try and get to 1,000 before 7 p.m. tonight. Is that too much of an ask? Let's see if we can do it. First thing we're going to talk about is some of the 90% off pet food that showed up. Lots of dog treats and food. I didn't find a single cat thing, but this large bag of Rachel Ray dog food, 90% off for $1.29. IBOTTA is giving back $2 with a limit of up to 5, and Walgreens is one of the stores. It makes it basically like a money maker, and you can do this up to 5 times. So if you have a store that's well stocked, I mean, it's a 71-cent money maker. Great donation item, and these are larger bags. I think it's about a 6-pound bag of dog food, so really fantastic, especially if you don't have dogs. Check those expiry dates if you were going to donate it or do something else with it, because some of them I noticed had a very quick expiry date. Now, some stores had the dog food at $1 or $1.29, depending what the pricing was, which was odd. But this 3.5-pound bag of Pedigree, either small dog or for the full-size dogs, 90% off for $1. Unfortunately, there is no coupon and there was no IBOTTA rebate for it or Fetch. I looked everywhere. Fetch had one for gravy, but not for this. But if you flip the back, see Best Buy, July the 16th of 2025. If you have a larger dog, of course, they can probably eat the 3.5 pounds of dog food very quickly. Or if you have it in your heart to buy this and donate it to the SPCA, that's another avenue. But a lot of stores might still be tagged at 50% off. So if you see these orange tags, grab a couple, bring them to the front, ask for a price check because it might be like $1.19 or $1, and it's in the Pedigree small dog and adult. So these 2 specific ones. I wish there was something on IBOTTA, but I could not find anything. Also have Blue Wilderness, cat and chicken salmon 3 ounce, so that's a little tiny can for 23 cents, and the Caesar grilled chicken. That could be cat or dog food, I'm not sure, but 25 cents. All of this was cleared, probably an employee. I did find a lot of the pet shop or pet shoppy dog treats, and these are made in the USA. I know that a lot of people are like, if it's not made in the USA, I don't want it, because sometimes especially with dog food, it gets processed funny overseas and people would rather it be processed here in the US. Fully understand. And I know dog food, dog treats, a lot of people have opinions. They'd rather just make their own dog food. But if you wanted to give a bunch of this to the SPCA in your area, really great. And this one, 50 cents. How great is that? Also, lots of little combs and balls, also 90% off. So even if your store, this has been tagged for a really long time at 50% off, grab a couple items, ask for some price checks. And if it's 90, if you want to blow through $20 of Walgreens cash for a really nice donation, or if you have dogs, stock up now. Another freebie is the Halls for 80 cents. The original price was $7.99. This is a very large bag of 80 count of these menthol eucalyptus, so that traditional flavor. And if you go over to IBOTTA, $1 back with a limit of 5 times, and Walgreens is one of the store. Have you not signed up for IBOTTA? If you haven't, sign up for IBOTTA today, because look, we have 2 freebies with this app. I grabbed 5 bags of these for exactly $4 at 80 cents a pop. Photographed that receipt to IBOTTA for $5 back. So it made it free and $1 moneymaker, which is really fantastic. And the limit again is 5. So double, triple check you have the rebate and I would definitely ask for a price check on this if it's on clearance in your area as well. And it is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. But how great is this one, especially it's not cold and flu season, but to have these on hand, fantastic. Another item I found was this Eucerin Radiant Tone, which I think is a new product, and it's 90% off for $3.49. We have this $4 off, so you actually have to get the amount of $4 plus, so you'd have to grab 2 of them. So 2 of these is $6.58 on clearance. Subtracting that $4 digital, it's $2.58 for the 2, and it's a product that's like I think $34 per container of this Eucerin. It's a fancy face cream. Again, if you want to use Walgreens cash, you're doing this deal with no booster, absolutely go for it. But what an amazing deal for all our skincare fans out there. In the hair care aisle, we also have some of the hot tools, curling irons, hair dryers. This one is 90% off at $3.49. So if you are looking for a new, go and look right away, guys, because this stuff is going to get cleared really quickly. I can't stress it enough. And then also Shea Moisture, there is a curling gel, 30 cents, which is a great price point. And then in the skincare aisle, a lot of the Burt's Bees is 50% off. That's not 90 yet. It's not exciting yet. But a lot of this hair stuff, 30 cents, yeah, go for it. I know L'Oreal, we have a lot of digital coupons. If you could try and get either $8 or $12 rockin' and rollin' for you, this might be an opportunity. I could not get the math to math for me. We also have this Windex multi-surface disinfectant spray for $2.49 at 50% off, and lots of candy as well, 50% off. So I don't know, maybe next weekend it'll all go 90. We'll have to wait and see. But definitely, if this is your thing, I would try and look for it today because these prices are really great. Okay, guys, so this is where it gets really confusing in the Walgreens ad. I told you this in my preview yesterday. I'm like, I'm not really sure about this. So I actually went and tested it where I bought one toothbrush to see if that $4 register reward would print for me. It did not. So this is some sort of typo. It's just weird. It's tricky. So what you're going to do, guys, is pick up 2 of the toothbrushes. No paste this week, just the toothbrushes. And we have two $2 coupons for both of them. So you're going to pick up 2 of these and load 2 of these $2 coupons. One is from last week and we have a new one this week. So it's a pretty straightforward deal. Grabbing 2 brushes for $8, subtracting $4 in digitals to $2. You'll pay $4, get back a $4 register reward, making it free. It's okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing this deal with no booster, but I did try buying just $4, 1 brush, and the register reward did not print for me. Another deal that we have is with the Dove men's shampoo at $6.79, and we have a 5 off of 2 digital coupon that showed up this morning. So how lovely is that? Load this friend, the 5 off 2 digital, and it's just a very simple deal for some cheap Dove. Basically, you're going to grab 2 of them for $10.18 on a buy one get one 50% off. Subtracting your digital coupon, you'll pay $5.18 for the 2. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing this deal with no booster. Now we're going to talk about some cheap Pantene. We're grabbing 2 of them for $5. $2 reward when you buy 2 with the 3 off 2 digital coupon. Here's your friend that you're going to load the 3 off 2 Pantene, and the deal is to grab 2 for $10. Subtracting that digital coupon, you'll pay $7. Get back a $2 register reward, making it $5 for the 2 or $2.50 per. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing this deal with no booster. Now we're looking at the Gillette and Venus products for $9.99. $5 reward when you purchase 2. Both the razors, the men and the women's, have a $3 digital. So that one in the center, you're going to load the $3 off for the men's, the Gillette, and for the ladies, the Venus, there's another $3 off that you're going to load. So very basic deal, grabbing 1 of each at $9.99. That is $19.98. Subtracting $6 in coupons, you'll pay $13.98. Get back a $5 register reward, making it $8.98 for the 2 or $4.49 per razor. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing this deal with no booster. Last thing I do want to point out before I go into my basket for this week is the McCafe, the donut shop coffee for $5.99. It's almost double at most other stores. And yes, this is only a 10 count. And I know Meijer is a little bit cheaper this week, but coffee prices have really soared in the last month or so. So if you wanted to stock up on the cheap and you only have a Walgreens, this might be an opportunity to get some cheap K-Cups. So now we're going to talk about stacking a paper booster. The top one, the 5-pack when you spend 15. Alternatively, a 5-pack when you spend 20, whatever you might have. With the 5-pack when you spend 25 in grocery and household. And this one is both online and in store. So for this, we're going to grab $21.96 in P&G laundry care and one of the Scott's toilet paper. So it's going to be kind of a ragtag of a basket. And this is the promotion. We actually have $1.50 off each product that I'm going to show you. So that is really fantastic. $4 reward when you purchase 4. And then we're also going to grab one of the Scott toilet papers, and I'll show you that here in a quick second. So this is what your basket will look like. 1 Scott toilet paper, and then 1 liquid detergent, a Bounce, a Downy, and then the Tide Pods. And then this is some of the coupons. The one for the softener, I don't have a screenshot of it, but it's $6 in digitals. And then this is a store coupon you're going to load for the Scott. It's not going to affect the math though. And then we also have this manufacturer from last week. If you did not use it, it's $1 off of 1. So this is a pretty straightforward deal. We're doing this again in store. We're grabbing 1 Scott for 5, 4 P&G laundry care products, a big mix and match for $21.96 for a total of $26.96. Now we have a $1.25 store coupon coming off, so the new total is $25.71. We have our household booster loaded of 5-pack when you spend 25. Get the cashier to scan your paper booster, 5-pack when you spend 15. We have $7 in digitals coming off, $1 for Scott and $6 for the P&G laundry care. You're going to pay $18.71 with your debit card plus tax. Get back one $4 register reward, $10 in Walgreens cash. 2 increments of 5 for the 2 different boosters, making it $4.71 for the 5 products or 94 cents per, which is fantastic. Do not use any Walgreens cash to pay down the balance, but make this deal happen if you can. That's it for this video. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.